crime than to exalt the pretender called Orpheus.
Alrighty.
Strike hard! Slice flesh! No hesitation!
Talk to this guy, and then we'll go and find the vendor. Whoa. Wait, where are we? Was this always a red zone?
Unless you want to be set up as target practice, I suggest you leave, Istik.
Should we have, like, Lae'zel start the conversations?
Speak.
Go quietly, kin.
Okay, it's the same result, but you know what? We're gonna have her lead the convos.
Quicker! Did you enjoy our little demonstration? A mere taste of the power.
Don't you have some faulty
yellow
towers to run?
commands.
Oh yeah, there we go. Githyanki options. You know, I bet you this game would be really fun to play through as a Gith main character. Let's play with a taste of Crush Yellick's power. We're nothing to worry about. Lessons reprehensible. Vlaakith would delight in your ruthlessness here, I'm sure. I feel like... Actually, I feel like either one of these would be what she'd say. Because she'd be like, you know, you're not all that. You ain't shit. Gonna go with one.
My students earn the most silver swords of any creche under Vlaakith's command. Their potential may not be apparent to your untrained eye, but my methods never fail to extract it. It is up to them to deliver on this potential. They know the punishment if they fail.
Oh, we got some youngins watching.
Did you see that? What a wimp! I'm way braver than Val.
So south for the vendor, but presumably not through here. So I'm guessing maybe from the waypoint, go south, look for a vendor. Maybe we should map out the entire east side before we go west. Oh, there we go. Hello, quartermistress.
Blood, rust, squar. Is there no odious substance not smeared
Speak
on this
with dead.
delivery? The filth of
Good
these
call.
people. Unbelievable.
This plain squalor is indeed a constant source of discomfort. Absolutely is what she's gonna say.
I don't know how you stand it. Istik
I'm happy we're leading the way with her.
pigs and die twice as loudly. Ugh.
Still, I'd like to see if there's something worth trading.
As long as what you're offering is clean.
Where's that sound from again? Oh, yeah.
Valamar's pro D&D tip of the day. How does the paladin protect against the heat of a firebolt? He turns up his AC.
Boo! Oh, that's terrible. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so bad. Thank you very much. If people want to put some more D&D puns in chat, I would not complain. We still have our spider egg sack. Random crap I'm picking up when I hit loot all on autopilot. I'm keeping the Githyanki disc. I don't think you have to. And I should, if I'm going to keep them, I should just send them to camp. So I don't think we have any reason to hold on to the plate armor. We're getting better AC from what we've got. It's not magic. I'm sure at some point we'll get magic plate armor, in which case things are going to change. You're out of money. Okay, what do you got to sell? Gloves of... Wow! Okay, gloves of dexterity. Sets the wearer's dexterity to 12, or 18. Enchantment has no effect if the dexterity rates are higher than that. Yeah, alright. This might prompt some respecs. Because it means we can dump dex on someone. Knife of the Undermountain King. Short sword. Organ Rearranger. The wielder scores a critical hit when rolling a 19. When they roll 2 damage or less, reroll the dice. Which isn't that much on a short sword, but that guarantees a certain minimum. Shadow Blade. You have advantage on attack rolls against lightly or heavily obscured targets when using this blade. What the fudge? And it's a +2 short sword. We don't have anyone doing short swordy things. But wow! That is a good knife. I mean, here's the thing. I don't know what we're going to do with the gloves of Dex, but we're buying the gloves of Dex. Like, doesn't matter. We might even not even use them yet. We might just wait and then do some respec plans later on. Daredevil gloves. Doom lobbers. Thought it was Doom lobsters. Wear gains +1 attack to spell attack rolls. Daredevil proximity. Ranged spell attacks are made as melee spell attacks when you're adjacent to a hostile creature. Effect can be called off. Okay, so this reduces... This means you can use your so-called like ranged spells in melee combat. +1 to spell attack rolls. That's very good. Actually, the Gloves of the Growling Underdog don't really do much for Shadowheart. I think it's just because of the strength saving throw, which is just from the gloves sort of baseline. I don't even really use the Fleet Finger as much. The dash jump thing. Gloves of Missile Snaring are excellent. Spell attack rolls. In theory, Shadowheart doesn't do as many spell attack rolls. Because she's like, her spell might be the Spirit Guardians, or her cantrip is going to be generally, probably more than anything, the Sacred Flame. Although she does have her racial ability to Firebolt. But maybe on Gale, maybe we send the Gloves of Missile Snaring to Shadowheart instead, and let Gale wear the Daredevil gloves. +1 to hit. His Firebolt, his Burning Ray. He's got an item that lets him do the Acid Arrow. Yeah, Firebolt's an int attack. Sometimes she still Firebolts because if she's doing it from surprise, she gets advantage. Sometimes with the high ground, depending on what the enemy's saving throws are, the Firebolt sometimes still has a better chance to hit than her Sacred Flame. So we still end up using it sometimes, but it's not as likely to be her primary attack. Don't like the gloves for someone who stacks primarily. Well, I mean, but it's an 18, right? See, the Headband of Intellect only sets you to a 17, which means if you're a primary int person, it's not necessarily ideal. But an 18's pretty good. Like, yeah, you can push your dex to 20, but it does open up other possibilities. But yeah, it's quite good on someone who isn't looking to max their dex and just wants the extra AC benefit and all these things. Like, it might be a great option. The Gloves of Dex might be a great option on Gale, for example. Just dump his dex, make him wear those instead of something else. I don't know if I'm buying the Daredevil gloves. I don't think it's as critical. Razor's Gale. Swing your weapon as Cyclone of Steel. Slashes razor blade sharp damage to all enemies within range. That's cool. Oh, the Defender's Flail. Reduce incoming physical damage by 1. It's +1 to hit. It also gives you +1 AC. I don't think we're going to be using it on anyone. I think we're going to keep going with two-handers on both Lae'zel and on Karlach, but that is an excellent weapon. Gloves plus that dex clothing means 20 dex. Oh, it stacks too, yeah. Oh yeah, it's finesse longsword, same as the Alvar or whatever it is. But we don't have anyone who's really doing this stuff. Unseen Menace. This weapon is invisible equipped. It loses this property for 2 rounds on a missed attack roll. That's crazy. So presumably, if the weapon is invisible, it gives you advantage to stabby. I mean, there's some really good crap in here. There's no denying that. But do I actually want to buy more than the Gloves of Dex? Did I might have... Yeah, we gotta trash those. Yeah, I don't know. I might not bother getting more. We can go and sell some more though, because we just bought. Always advantage to miss, then it's normal for 2 rounds.
If you find anything...
Yeah.
What's next?
Your desire.
So right now, because you're just in light armor, you can benefit from more dex. So for now, the Gloves of Dexterity will go to Gale.
What's next?
And then the Gloves of Missile Snaring will move over here.
Enough
Just because, well, the Fleet Finger's still not like god tier or anything like that. Although, if anything, maybe I should give you the Gloves of Growling Underdog. Gain advantage on melee attack rolls surrounded by 2 more foes. You know what? I think that is going to be much better. Don't like the purple sword? I love the purple short sword, but we don't really have anyone doing short swordy things. I also love the Flail of the Defender. But we don't really have anyone doing that either.
I've got a long road ahead.
So for this party, I think we're going to pass on those. Invisible Pike, great for great. That is interesting. We could give
I
Lazelle.
heard this plane was disgusting. Fine, but your
We
paraphernalia
could give
had better
Lazelle
be
even the Pike
pristine.
focus. The Unseen Menace here. The Polearm Master, right? The Sword Greatsword's so good with the silence, though. I mean, we could swap weapons depending on the situation. But yeah, we're gonna leave it.
Away then.
It is very good, but I'm gonna keep the Sasur sword going on with
Light on my
Lazelle.
feet.
So that's the back entrance. This is where we saw, like, right near the opening, the entrance. Track and hit lifted. I think we already just read that one. Upper area over here. Now, for some of these areas, we're kind of out of sight, and there might be some theft possible.
Let's see what this does.
Collection of anecdotes about kobolds in Baldur's Gate. Seems a tribe of the industrious little scaly creatures were employed by the city to take care of sanitation. In essence, they were sewer workers, drain wardens, and waste disposers. However, in recent times, the city has been perplexed and thoroughly nose-wrinkled by the seeming departure of the kobolds. When asked about their disappearance, one citizen said, "Yeah, right. Hope they turn up. Meanwhile, who's gonna broom up my piss and bucket my shit?" Okay. What advantage is worth? You're kind. Yeah, I bet you if I picked up the pike, I'd like the first combat that comes up, I'd probably be like, yeah, okay, I'm so happy I bought this. Super worthwhile. Okay, yeah, that's just a doorway over there.
I don't know. It's rather dark down here, Rustin.
All right, we'll buy it.
Haven't had enough yet?
I guess the silence doesn't come up that often. Fine. It's only 475 gold anyway.
Watch your step.
Watch your face.
Madness.
Look at it go! Look at this invisible weapon!
Well, that ends.
All right, I mean, it's cool just
Never wanted
as
the
is.
easy path.
Hey, Cubus. All right, let's check this area out. I gotta remember to
Action, not reaction.
control with Lazelle so I can do conversations with her.
Proceeding.
Another outsider. Make yourself at home. The Chirai certainly has.
Chirai?
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism.
And
They
the
were
reach.
just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight. Chitrai, we could sift the missing artifact from the tower's
The
ashes.
Polar Master is a
if you would
really
give
good
us-
feat.
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai.
So I do know from poking this area in the multiplayer that the Astral Prism is the artifact we
Do
carry,
as she
the
says.
D20.
She remains your Kithrak.
He looks pretty good.
For now.
The bald look works. Oh, you just took a crystal out and it put up a force field?
Public forum.
Oh, don't let me get in your way. Yep, you go ahead. Go look for that artifact. Okay, so we got another red zone over here. Door closed behind us. It was kind of intimidating.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
Oh no!
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
We did know that, didn't we? Is this the first time in this game that Shadowheart has come close to a
Everyone's
wolf?
frightened of something. My fears hardly
So yeah, she's got the sphere of wolves over here. She steps within 9 meters of lupine creature. She must make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened. What happens if I shapeshift? She has to fail her save for the talk. Oh. Because, yeah, the Druid Grove has... Well, they're not real wolves. They're druids. Oh, no, one's a real wolf. Never mind.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. I've always been terrified of them.
I mean, I've seen this
Ever
at least
since
on
I
other
was a
playthroughs.
child. I showed you my memory of
Yes.
when I was lost in the woods. It can hardly come as a surprise. The Mother Superior wasn't above using it against me. If I disobeyed, sometimes instead of a whipping...
Yay, child abuse.
She'd threaten to drag me to a wolf den. Never failed to bring me back in line. Why is it always the bad memories I can still recall? In any case, I'll be keen to avoid them.
So I have seen this in other playthroughs, but try to avoid wolves in the future when possible. Everyone's got their fears and won't judge yours. Start to afford to show weakness. Wolves, though, really, they're just dogs with no table manners. Nah, I don't. Del? You might think that, but no. Everyone's got their own fears. I won't judge yours.
You're unlike the Mother Superior,
Hey,
then.
where's the Shadowheart likes
Maybe
this?
that's what I like about you. You're different.
All right, then we get our normal conversation options here.
Action.
We'll have Del talk to the wolves in a second.
Without delay.
I should keep that. Hold on. Let's split the party up.
My face.
Shadowheart, why don't you just go stand over here? There you go.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
You are not familiar to me, Rastil. Do you bring news of the weapon?
A description of weapon you seek. Weapon, I seek aid. We should be fighting the Gake incursion. I like that, yeah, it's different text. You have similar options with the other characters. Like, you know there's Illithids invading, but Sentry thought I could be of some use to the Inquisitor. I need a description of weapon you seek.
It is small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script. Stolen by true soul heretics.
You sense Shadowheart's worry. This weapon sounds like the artifact you carry.
What was that look? You know something.
Oh, she's not good at social interactions. Githyanki, I found the weapon we seek. I mean, Shadowheart and her came to, like, nearly murdered each other over this. And it was like, Lae'zel said, yo, no, the matter's dropped. But it was like, I never really believed it. I kind of think she might just say this. I don't know anything about it. What I know can only be heard by the Inquisitor. You must let me pass. Oh, she could attempt this. You're right. She did already decide to hide in previous conversation with the Dragon Rider. That's a good point as well. I kind of, for science, want to hit 1. I think 3 is the real thing I want to do. But I kind of want to see what 1 does, so I'm going to quick save, and I have no qualms reloading this, because I'm curious.
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Probably not.
Give it to me.
There's no way. Yeah, we're gonna revert here, but for science, let's see what happens. Reduce the artifact.
No.
Gale approves. Dang.
Yes.
Give telekinetic. I mean, they do get psionics in a lot of the D&D editions.
Exactly as described. The Inquisition will finally come to an end. Trickery? Heresy? How did you... You manipulate it when I cannot?
I'm better than you.
It appears you have been chosen, Vin Isk.
Oh.
How lucky you are.
This might have been what we did in multiplayer,
Take the weapon
actually.
yourself, then. Seek the Chuprai below.
Okay, so that worked out fine, actually.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Meanwhile, let's have Del talk to the wolves.
Once ate a dwarf, armor and all. Took me a whole 10 days to pass him.
That's, yeah, that's pretty tough, buddy.
The Inquisitor awaits. Follow the corridor.
If she keeps making me eat armor, I'm going on hunger strike. If we both stop eating cultists, she'll have to stop.
I'm gonna turn west now before continuing towards the Inquisitor. Okay.
If we...
You ever tried shit in an iron helmet? No. Amateur. You ever tried...
If it... And take their armor off? There. I mean, they don't have metal armor anyway.
Wonder if the gods are watching
If we...
Alright, I guess that's it. Okay.
Eager for battle.
Therazine, it would behoove you to remember that should you or any other member of Kresh Yillik flout the new rules, this will be considered an act of treason. Do not think I'm blind to your disdain. I'm our queen's eyes, and I see all. The Inquisition will proceed as planned until it's complete and the weapon is found, as agreed by the queen to me, Inquisitor Wargas. So they have the Inquisition to find the weapon.
One true way.
So are you suggesting... Well, there's west there. Oh, and there's the Inquisitor. Oh, okay. Okay, so before I go to the Inquisitor, go and do the other bits. Right. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Because in our playthrough, I think we did kind of beeline the Inquisitor. So I did not see most of the other things that are in here. There you go. Back through the main intersection and then west. Portrait of Vlaakith. Small portrait.
You stand before a truly resplendent portrait of Queen Vlaakith in all her glory. In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite
Looks like
place.
the firebolt icon. Yankee, gaze upon Vlaakith's royal countenance, inspect the symbol more closely. Draw a new face onto the portrait? She would not. She's gonna try to gaze on the royal countenance.
That expression.
I believe this is it's a lich, right?
With might
She's like an
and
immortal.
glory. Her power and beauty are beyond words.
All right, she's gonna inspect the
As
symbol.
hard as you rack your brain, the symbol doesn't look like anything you've seen.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
What to do?
I remember Del might have history.
This imposing black in the corner of the painting is a small symbol.
I can't into symbol.
This Vlaakith in the corner of the painting is a small.
May it please, Mistra.
I guess only the first person could inspect it.
In it.
Listen.
Vlaakith's will be done.
Lizette, why don't you just go around the corner over here for a sec? Oh no, there's a witness.
You've got the wrong man for this.
The palm.
Whoa! Does look like Firebolt, but Firebolt didn't do anything. I could reload and have someone else take the check in the first place.
The portrait looks down on you, as if you were little more than an insect.
I kind of want to reload. Not enough fire. Time to burn a level 3 slot. I need to know.
Objective noted.
Okay, so it was history.
No time to rest.
Assume nothing.
Okay, Gale has got proficiency and, of course, high intelligence. also guidance himself.
This in black in the corner of the painting is as hard as you rack
Oh, come on!
The symbol doesn't look like
I'm safe's coming in. I don't care. I want to know. I need to know. It's gonna drive me crazy.
This in black in the corner of the painting is you remember
There you go.
seeing this symbol in a book about the denizens of the astral plane. It appears to be a depiction of a comet.
Okay.
Oh, enough.
Now I'm gonna still have her
In the corner of the painting
gaze
is a
upon
symbol
the
of
regal.
power and
we're not gonna draw anything on there. So that's the graffiti about for the prince. So someone in here who's like the little hidden rebel, although it's quite possibly just like the guy who died in the training. That's interesting. I'm really happy I did that.
Was cleaning duty this awful at your crash?
Lizelle wouldn't know. She was never put on cleaning duty. Better than that.
Even
Do they have someone in the chest and then they're punching it with mage hand?
You'd better be watching.
Oh, I need to speak with Dead, that guy. You're right.
Found and taken. Rest time feels so wasteful. I could be training right now.
You gotta recover, though.
You're from the outside, aren't you? I can tell.
This just looks like really awkward body hair.
Less directed.
Aim. Not now, Kachuki. We're busy.
What's in the chest? It's making an awful noise.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. That's why I asked. Whatever it is, I think you should stop. It's clearly not having a good time. I don't think that's what Lizelle says. Looks like fun. Can I play? That's what she would say.
Hear that, Rajak? She wants in. Yeah. Let's play. You lose, Kachuki. Go play by yourself.
Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Focus. Focus. Stop that. We don't want to play with you, Kachuki.
Okay, attitude goes down.
That was a good one.
I'm not gonna just attack the kids, but I mean, it's not marked as stealing, and they didn't like the shove.
Come on, Rajak. Even further this time.
Shove the kid. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on, I should have done that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It is one of the Grimishkas. I thought everyone was attacking me, but no. You're just gonna go unstable. I think Gale's just gonna move back and then not attack. Oh no, cast mirror image! Yeah, don't shapeshift.
Concentrate.
Making it stable, then back away and let the kids deal with it.
How much farther can I go?
Alright, so yeah, we lost a little bit of rep, but that's gonna be fine. The Folly of Zerthamon. Let's have Lizelle read it again. After Mother Gift freed us from her illithid bonds, Mother Gift traversed the plains, discovering civilizations thriving among the stars. She conquered, she colonized, she controlled. And all the while, Zerthamon questioned. He and his disciples struck with words. He claimed that because the Gift had been born anew, we did not know ourselves. That in building an empire, we proved ourselves no better than our former slavers. Gift reateliated. So that's the second typo in these. But, you know, maybe it's whoever did the translation in the common tongue. Maybe it's intentional. Anyway, retaliated with silver. So began the war for the One Sky. Upon his inevitable defeat in the Blasted Plains, Zerthamon's faithful retreated to Limbo, presumably the Githzerai. And there they remained, languished in lethargy they craved, free of inner fire, free of purpose. They call themselves the Githzerai, those who spurn Mother Gith. We call them the Harlaki, the Unforgivable. So I'd actually assume the Githzerai Gith-Yankee split was actually based on the Vlaakith and the Prince thing. But no, it came before that. Okay. Oh, theft, so I guess we'll take it. Maybe I can...
Right. What now?
Ask, Lae'zel a question.
To the Inquisitor. He... Action, not reaction.
Nope, nope, nope. Door over here, into the infirmary.
Worth examining.
Non-stealing backpack. Dormitory
Curious.
roster. Hold on, we got more things to check here. Well, this is the infirmary. A roster of duties written in common tongue, including cleaning, hunting, pest control, surveillance, patrol, combat practice, weapons, maintenance, armor polishing. Bears a reminder to all residents of Kresh Yelek that communications must be written in or translated into common as required by the study
The
curriculum.
first 10 protocols. The young must abide them, or bear the Savash's barbed whip.
I will be heard.
Standing
I
still.
know the Gustle does necessary work, but does she have to enjoy it so much?
Alright, such bad facial hair. I thought I was playing Death Stranding again.
Considering this Kresh has a Kithrak under Inquisition, there's a lot of idle kin here.
That guy looks really intense. Good stare.
Onward.
This question.
Is that the machine? I mean, we know it's not going to work. It can't possibly work.
A parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
Yeah, let's talk to Gustil Stornagus.
Vertical incision from
Oh, cool.
pineal eye to end of notochord.
No subtitle?
Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. If you require treatment, take a seat, Kin. Or do you have a question?
Okay, you're awesome. By far, the coolest Githyanki we've met so far. Lae'zel of Clear, I've come to be purified. We hip the game from this. You know what? She's just going to start off with this. Oh, shoot, ad break. Oh, that's bad time.
Cursed
I meant
is
to
the day that even we become
snooze
gate
that.
incubators. Tell me, how long have you been infected?
A while now. 2 days, stopped counting when I ran out of fingers. Longer than you'd expect Ceremophos to take, and with none of the symptoms. Yeah, that. Although she might be all business, but I think she's going to drop some facts over here.
Fascinating. So you're conscious of your infection, but showing no signs of cerebral.
No, but I'm traveling with a guy who keeps eating worms.
Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you're
Yeah, she looks really cool. Well, I know what it will do, or she knows what she'll do. I've waited long for this. Actually, let's ask.
It will relieve you of the specimen lodged in your cerebrum.
All right, I thought we might get some more lore about it.
What else? It will be worth it, I assure you. Most of our kin never get to experience the Zaithisk. Vlaakith smiles on you.
Yeah, I'm sure this is fine. Well, I think what we might do is end it on a cliffhanger right here, because it is 4 o'clock. And I'm feeling bad because there's an ad break that I failed to snooze in time. Some people wouldn't see this, and I don't think that's what we want to do. So next live stream is going to be on Monday. Oh yeah, it looks like Kisterluck not streaming. I'm assuming there was a message about that from Essentia that I missed on that subject. No stream, yep. Okay. So we're just going to wrap it up here. Our next live stream is going to be on Monday. We're going to be doing more Baldur's Gate 3. And we're totally, I'm sure, going to succeed in removing the brainworm by going into this Githyanki machine. What could possibly go wrong? A Gith hanger. Ah! Yeah, folks, thanks a lot. I'm going to see you in a couple of days. Bye-bye.